Good morning this afternoon, wherever in the world we are, it's not too soon. Magnetic dog. Yes. Whew. Let's talk about love, baby. All the way, 13 days. Happiness, happiness, happiness. Or not. Maybe trauma, trauma, trauma. Maybe pain, pain, pain. Maybe sadness, sadness, sadness. I'm looking at this wave and I'm like, oh boy. Just like, yeah. I have to start recording before I continue channeling this just to myself. I was like, what is the sun doing over there? What's the dragon doing over there? Wait a minute, the sun over there, of course. The antipode to the white dog is the yellow sun. White dog, love, loyalty, heart. Heart, love, loyalty, any way around. And then the sun, universal fire and light and life. So they're in antipodal position to each other, which means the sun is on tone. The sun is on tone 11, and sorry, I had edited something out there. Means that universal love. The sun represents universal love. Dissolves on tone 11. Dissolve, release, liberate anything that stands in the way of our personal love issues. Love heals love. Oh, like, you know what I love? I mean, I've been in this for so long, but I mean, so long. Like, Tatiana, please keep your feet on the ground. Or 3 years, maybe. You know, it's not so long. Long enough. Intensely, intense 3 years. And time and time and time and time again, this game board is so big. The options are so many. And every time and time again, I realize something that I either had totally not seen before, or I've been looking for and then suddenly I see it, or I couldn't understand and suddenly I get it, or what. I mean, there are constantly these discoveries and I just totally love it. And I sometimes like bemoan the fact that we have only one word, love, for example, for all the many things that love represents. And here now, I'm a magnetic sun, so this is my antipodal wave spell, and I'm running parallel to this. My own wave spell runs parallel to this. Oh, did I say I'm excited? Anyway, so it's like, yeah, universal love heals our personal love issues through forgiveness, through universal love means love everything. You love the heartbreak, you love the person who cheated on you, you love the one who left you, you love the one who hurt you, you love the experience because it taught you something, because nothing is ever not for your benefit. Nothing is ever not for us. Life is always for us. And even though we have the jurisdiction here to make free will choices, and by that we have the right, and we use it plenty, to make choices and to do things that hurt ourselves and that hurt others. But that cannot be, that is not life doing that. I don't know, you can turn it around, you can completely say this is complete buggerish what you're saying, but that is my buggerish, and I like it, and it makes sense to me. Sorry, phone call. I don't want to speak to anybody right now. Not possible. So, that universal love, the divine love, your own inner love, is the healer of, well, all issues of the heart. It's not time that heals the wounds. It's love. But time brings love, and love brings time. And in time, we love again. No matter what, if it's another person, some of us don't, but we can still love life. We can still love ourselves, or we can just for many, many, many years still love that same person and peacefully do so. without resentment, without I wish I wasn't loving this person so I could have an actual relationship with someone else. Anyway, whatever choices we're making. But yeah, so that dissolves that. And before that dissolving can happen, on tone 11, we have the storm on tone 10. Now that storm auto-generate, catalyze and energy, that's what that stands for. But it's the freedom, it stands for freedom and liberation and clearing the air, clearing things. And I mean, the storm is a lot of things. And it, of course, a storm is the manifestation of love. Who doesn't know that? Planetary storm. That's just perfect. That's just perfect. And then, if we have a hurt heart, then that planetary storm can be really that which helps the sun free this hurt heart into love again, into the ability to be free and whole and whatever again. And that can be done by the storm. And it manifests the healing so that the sun on the next day can liberate, can really enlighten itself. We enlighten ourselves. That enlightenment is to understand that what hurt my heart or my body or my mind or anything else served me. Or I turn it around to turn it into something that has meaning and has some kind of service to me. Then I could look into the electric dog. That would be the wave spell of the star. No. That would be the wave spell of the star. And harmony, elegance, art, beauty. Are we in harmony with ourselves? So that's the electric dog. But anyway, we're not there. But that's consciousness taking itself on a journey. Our own consciousness taking ourselves on a journey that leads us to healing. That leads us inevitably to ourselves. And that is inevitably love. If it's not love, it's not ourselves. That's a bold statement, madam. Yes, it is. I'm not retracting it. Who's electric in this wave spell? La la la. Let's first see the challenge in this wave spell tomorrow. The challenge for this love, loyalty, heart is the blue monkey. Now, blue monkey can easily be like me, 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 me. Can be all kinds of things. The inner child, the trickster, the playfulness. It stabilizes us when in balance, when in alignment with ourselves. And we have on tone 3 electric, the yellow human. So this dog, monkey, human triology is just really very powerful. And then it manifests into it opens the path or the passage for the Skywalker, for us exploring anything with love and with loyalty and with heart and with mind and with feet and with hands and whatever. And then we land on tone 5 with a wizard. And love is felt. Love is not a feeling necessarily. Universal love is not a feeling. When I universally love the man who raped me, whose name I don't know, whose face I didn't see, I don't feel love for this person. Or I might not. I might not. But it's certainly not the personal kind of love. It's certainly not the, I wish we would be dating kind of love. It is something else. And we are limited in words. We haven't really got an adequate word for that. That is universal love. That is forgiveness. That is an understanding of something in the great, great mystery of this great, great universe made your path and mine cross and had that experience happen. Am I going to be a victim of that experience?
Am I going to be letting that negatively affect me for the rest of my life, or do I not? Electric human, free will, influence, wisdom, electric, depending on the state of that electric human, life unfolds. The wave of this dog unfolds. Our love unfolds. Love is a choice. Universal love is a choice. Personal love is a choice. Chemistry, I think, when it comes to love or sex, is not a choice. To confuse sex and love is just oh so common. It takes a little bit of life experience to tell them apart. So, yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful wave. So we go looking inward into this wizard, and we get the magic of life. We see within ourselves the magic of life. When this dog is activated by this human, when the monkey is stabilized, and the Skywalker is defining and forming our expression of love, our exploration of love. Then it goes in the wizard deep into our bones, into our heart, and then occasionally the eagle will bring in the rhythm to like not be totally too self-absorbed. There is a world out there, you know, but keep the love going. Now use it to create your vision out of love. Let the eagle now be a visionary who both witnesses the present and the past, if needed, and the future. We witness the future. We creating the future, whatever that is supposed to be, is just some sort of idea of witnessing a future. I don't want to go back into that one, but it's just so worth investigating how this creation exactly nitty-gritty feels, and so we all have all the answers to it because we're all in the field of listening to this stuff a lot. I'm sure we know how reality creation works, and yet anyway, and then the resonant warrior tone 7, intelligence, is the divine, the yellow pulsar on this wave spell. Human warrior sun is the life pulsar. So you need this free will together with this intelligence, wisdom, free will, influence, intelligence, questioning, fearlessness, life, universe of fire, enlightenment, enlighten. I mean, and that's the life pulsar of love. It, I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I have a love affair with this system, and I just am so thankful it's around because it's just so beautiful. Yeah, then we go into the Red Earth Galactic. We're reminded of where we've come from, the seeds, our potential. Are we feeding it all with love? Is love serving us? Are we serving love? Love serves you when you serve it. Whatever you serve serves you. Or we may want to be, you start looking around, you really can, it's not always maybe so easy to see it in yourself, but you can see it in everyone else. You can see it in everyone else. To a degree, perhaps. For me, it's kind of like, yeah, it's very obvious. It's like one of the wolves. Like whatever plants we water, whatever seeds we water, wherever our attention and our focus goes, or where it's gone for a long time. Blue eagle. Yeah, it's like, I mean, this, the wizard. I mean, this is what I love about the Tolkien. There's this human that is followed by this explorer, which is followed by the magician, which is followed by the visionary creator, which is followed by the fearless warrior, by intelligence, which is followed by evolution, which is followed by reflection and order, which is followed by catalyzing, auto-generating energy, which is followed by life. the alpha and the omega, the alpha and the omega, the yellow sun, kind of like the fool perhaps in the tarot. The sun is both 20 and 0, and then followed by the dragon, which is always the beginning, new birth, new start. Every 20 days we have a dragon. So once the sun is reached in a cyclical manner or a spiraling manner, something new emerges. When we have an aha effect, something new comes after that. Otherwise it wasn't an aha effect. Aha effects are transformative. Aha effects is yellow sun. It has the blue, it has the blue storm on it. It's transformative. It has the red dragon on it. It starts something new from here. It's the portal to something new because something has been realized. And then it has the white dog attached to it, which is love, because aha effect is always a pleasure to have. This like insight, a stroke of insight, whatever. I mean, we love them. And the thing is, we love them, but we can't order them. We can't call them in. We can't make them. We can't force them. We can just be glad when they happen. And then after this red earth, we have the mirror, the reflecting order. On top, the solar mirror. Reflect the solar order. The solar system is an order. When the dog works, it's like, yeah, everything is all right. This the time pulsar of this, where's spelled dog, wizard, mirror, wind. Love, magic, order. There are other words I could use, but let's use those. And spirit or communication. You know, it's like spirit is loyal. Loyalty to spirit. Love is a deeply spiritual thing, even though it may never call itself that. But there isn't anything that isn't deeply spiritual. So I don't know, stupid thing to say. But like, as far as I'm concerned, what would not be spiritual? But yeah, so it's just like, oh, this is an awesome wave. It should be so fun. I feel like I've done it. Now I can stay away for 13 days. Am I starting to be a bit... Something is happening in me. I don't know what it is. While I'm enjoying this so much, it's like, oh, my days are so full. And wait, am I missing something? And a little aside out of my life. You know, if you're listening here now and then, I've started cupping a while ago. And like, I mean, really, this old soul business, I'm starting to believe it. It's taken me a good lot of years on this life. It's like, oh, yeah, I've been told this. Oh, when I was 18, 100,000 years ago, someone said that over here. I was like, old soul? What the hell is that? Never heard of that. You are an old soul. I'm like, if you say so. And, well, you know, you hear about it. Like, how can I verify that? I don't know nothing. But now I'm like, I'm learning things that I'm not learning. I'm like, now I can really see it. It's so obvious. It's so easy. It's so organic. There are certain things that are so organic to me. It's like, yeah, well, I've just picked it up where I left it off. I've done this so, you know, much in my life before, other lives before. And part of cupping is if anybody knows the Islamic word for it, the hijama. I think it's called hijama. It's bloodletting, blood cupping. Wet cupping is what they call it. On the net, some people confuse wet cupping versus dry cupping with wet with oil and dry without oil. No. You should never cup without oil. You need that lubrication on the skin. If you do it on yourself with silicone cups, it can be okay. Your skin can be naturally has its natural oiliness, but you should never do that on someone else because you don't know, like when you start moving those cups around, you're like pulling on the skin, really painful. Anyway, yesterday I finally took a plunge. It wasn't a plunge because I wasn't afraid or nervous about it. I just knew that I have to learn this blood cupping, and I can't go anywhere to learn it. I've seen it done once, and it's like, okay. Then I watched a YouTube clip about it. Dip, 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 dip. That's how you chop, 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 chop. Aha, okay, can't be that difficult. It's just that I take a cup, I've got sterilized needles, and I did it on my leg. And it was like so fun. So I shared it live with a friend of mine. Like, oh, look, here's the blood, lots of red, bright red blood. Yeah, I hope you're not grossed out. If you are, I'm sorry. It was quite fun. I have to do this on myself first before I can do it anyone else, and I'm not legally allowed to do this on anyone else, but I have some friends who are quite keen and they're quite needing it as well. So I have to know what I'm doing, but it's like, yeah, but this is so easy. I practice on a banana. I was one video where someone said, yeah, you can practice on a banana. It's really cool because the little incisions on a banana peel, they go brown after a little while, and then you can see exactly what you've done. So I'm like, okay, I got to do it myself and see what I've done. And I have a lovely pattern on my leg. 3 rows of 5 to 7 little incisions. And just pure happiness. So a friend of mine was just asking, so what does it look like today? This friend of mine who I shared this with. So of course it's a lot of little red lines that are healing. So like, I'm super duper happy about this. Are we having a blood wave anywhere? Red moon is already through, I think. No, white dog, red moon. We're not that far in the. Ah, it just stopped. When I want to check out, who's still ahead of us? Oh yeah, red moon is still coming. So, yeah, gorgeous. We've got the blue knight, the yellow warrior, the red moon, the wind wave spell, the eagle wave spell, and then the star. That's what's ahead of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wave spells yet to go. So we're a third, 2/3 through. Are we in Newcastle? No, we're still in the yellow castle of whatever that might be. Sorry, apologize for not knowing that off by heart. Anyway, that's an aside. Why am I talking about cupping? Just a little fun. ADHD distraction. So, yeah, I was looking at the wave. Here. Fearlessly moving to navigation. And we're ending in the cosmic wind. Transcending breath. Transcendence. I mean, every 13th day is transcendence. I once had this, I checked up the difference between transforming and transcending, and whatever transcendence means, I'm not doing it now. Yeah, this is how I got all into this cupping, because my days are just like so full. And like, I'm not sitting here for an hour. I don't have time. I gotta get going. Anyway, I'm saying anyway a lot. I'm not focused. I shouldn't be recording like this, should I? Here comes censorship again. I'm going to end this. Am I going to end this? I mean, today's the magnet. I mean, hello, how can I end this here? Dude, try at least. Unify, attract, purpose. It's the magnetic dog. So you gotta unify, just focus on love and let the tone attract it to you. Attract the purpose of love. Unify, attract, purpose of heart, love, loyalty. I mean, how hard can it be? You don't have to do anything. Just be in your most natural state, and that's pure love, pure bliss. It's not easy for some of us to be in our pure natural state, obviously, I know. Let's get as close to it as we can, shall we? And you know, if we can cultivate somewhere in the recesses of our being, there is access to that state. Somewhere it is. Can it be that we can be so far removed from it, or for so long, that we cannot access it? I wouldn't know. If I am an old soul, then I have learned through many lifetimes that nothing is worth anything. And I love that biblical quote. I cannot quote it, But if you, I should look it up. It's worth it. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's long. If you have not love, um, Jesus, no man, go away. Stay in browser. Go away. What is this? um, Stay in browser. But have not love. Um, Corinthians 13, 1 to 3. How's that for beautiful mathematics? Not mathematics, but magical numbering. I mean, 13 is a deeply magical number. So magical they've removed it. And then 1, 2, 3. 1 through 3. We'll hear now the word of the Lord from Corinthians 13, 1 through 3. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. Well, it carries on. If I have not love, but have not love, if you may love it for that reason, which leads us not to listen to this. What? Okay, wait. I've skipped into the explanation. I gain nothing. And if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Yeah, well, there we are. I should have read it. It's just 3 lines. It's not that long. If I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. It's very beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. That's very, very white dog as far as I'm concerned. And the love we need, it's very, in the West we live in this, I don't know about if I can generalize like that. I grew up in a world where it's very difficult to not confuse love and selfishness, self-love and selfishness. Like, it was kind of like you had to put yourself last, and that was the accepted, honorable, right thing to do. And that's out of balance. And is as out of balance as is selfishness. And if a person lives a life or two or what in that state, I mean, I'm not surprised you come back, I'm fucking going to be a narcissist. That's just all about me. Go away. Leave me alone. My life is all about me. Like, hell yes. I mean, all right. That's all right to be. Narcissists don't have a big problem on this planet, I think. I don't know any personally, or at least I have not experienced narcissistic behavior as long as I've been around. I think I haven't. But I think it's problematic if one is around that kind of behavior. And narcissists are healers. I'm sorry, that's a bold statement to make, that is what I'm saying right now. Because they're in a very extreme attempt, successful or not, of healing a terrible imbalance, which is very, very severe on the planet. They're going into the other extreme of imbalance to try to balance. They do this not consciously, of course, but they do it. And if we have that in any significant way in our lives, in another person or persons, they are our healer, or they are something that can help us heal, someone that can help us heal. And we may sooner or later have to really, really split paths with them, because I don't know that it mean, I don't know, once you heal yourself, you'll naturally only be around people who are supportive of you. Once you are that supportive of yourself, there's no option but for life to be supportive of you. I might be the odd now and then, but generally speaking, that's just a law. And So if we're still around very strongly narcissistic behavior, then maybe we haven't either integrated something in ourselves. There's still a reflection of an imbalance. Sola mira. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad thing to talk about narcissism in the dog wave spell. I don't know much about it, and I don't want to say much about it, but we're all here doing our best. We're all here somehow playing this game, in whichever way. And the only thing we can influence, electric human, tone 3 in this wave spell, activate, energize, bond or link, a service, not energize, activate, link, service, yeah? This influence, free will, wisdom, this yellow human, the only thing we can really primarily influence is ourselves, but that influences our life experience, and that's all we need to do. We don't need to change them or those things or that job or this. We don't need to change the world. I mean, aren't we realizing that we can't? Gosh, like we keep trying, okay, but once we change our settings, we shift into another version of reality. I think is extremely helpful. I love the way Bashar explains that one, where he says that every second of every day, I'd say quantum physics would probably agree with that, we make like a million billion choices, or we sift through a million billion trillion billion million billion options and collapse on the one that we're experiencing every moment. And every moment we could collapse on something completely different, except we can't or we don't, because there are certain contingencies in place that have to do with us, that have to do with whatever. But that is the idea. How do we live that love despite what circumstances we might find ourselves in? Is this planet a school for love? I do not know, but I would say life is a lot better with love, with loving life, with all the benefits that universal love brings. And I like something else that Cryon always emphasizes. He says, sometimes the hardest thing for a human is to be loved, to accept this unconditional love from the divine, from life itself. This electric human, we have 3 antipodal relationships manifest in every wave. It's the magnet to tone 11, it's tone 2 to tone 12, and tone 3 to tone 13. They are each other's antipodes. And they kind of like, I'm just getting the image of like a tie, a bow tie, a bow tie made out of 2 ends of a rope. And the dissolving, the magnet and the dissolver, the challenger, stabilizer challenger, polarizer, and the cooperator, universalite, and the working together points. Double duality on 12, 2 dots, 2 lines, double 2. Like whatever was challenging it, the challenge, the blue monkey in this case, The antipode is the red dragon. So we meet the red dragon on tone 12, cooperation, universalizing. Can't think of the third word now. But it's also the antipode. It is that which stabilizes the monkey. It's that which the monkey needs to be complete. The child needs the mother. If there is a divine child, there is a divine to be a divine child of, you know. And then we are of the seed of the Creator. If we are a divine child, we are the offspring. And then this electric human with this cosmic wind. So we have the electric wind on the electric human and the cosmic human on the cosmic wind. And who else is there? Electric. It's yellow, so it's got a red beneath it. It's got a blue hand, electric blue hand, and the wind has a red on its other side. Earth. And they in turn are antipodes. How funny. I never realized that. Is it always like that? If I take the magnetic dog and the magnetic sun, and then the sun and the dog, and then on the other side we have the what's the white dog? This was something blue monkey underneath, the red moon. Yeah, and the blue storm. So the analogs are also antipodes to each other. I guess that makes sense. I don't realize it. Woo! Another aha. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Thanks for listening. If you did make it to here, I send lots of love into the universe. And yeah, the hardest thing to be loved. Let yourself be loved. Be loved. How do we know that we're loved, by the way? How do we know that we're loved? Is it the thing someone does? He brings me flowers, therefore that proves that he loves me. He writes me an SMS, he thinks of me, that proves that he loves me. I mean, what is the proof? Or is it a feeling? I just know it in my heart. I can just sense it. Oh, that's my washing machine. Strange sound. Must be having a jacket with a zip. Yeah, so there's that. How do we know we're loved? How do we know God loves us? How do we know we're loved? Because we have all good things happen to us? That is not a measure of God's love. Isn't that a curse? Like, isn't that a Chinese curse? Like, may God make all your wishes come true? I don't know if it's a Chinese curse, but it's some sort of curse. Anyway, forgive them, for they know not what they wish for. We are a gorgeous species. I'm sorry to say, I keep repeating that. We're beautiful. We're special. We're insane. We're crazy. We've got ego. We've got ego. Like a virus. But we've also got the love virus. And all of it is just like, yeah, of course. How else is this going to work? Duality. And when it comes to love, I mean, who is sitting on the duality position? That blue monkey. The trickster. One step away from the yellow human. I mean, human and monkey, they can make a very, very strange synergy. Yeah, maybe ego. Maybe, I don't know, something else. But we all have it, so nobody is exempt from it. Are people without ego on this planet? Or is it just that their ego is not dysfunctional? There's a difference. Whatever this ego is, personality. Some, if you define it as the false personality, then surely there are people without ego, because there are people without a false personality. I think. I genuinely believe that. And I think if ego is just the personality itself, then everyone has it, because I think everyone has a personality. Are there people without a personality? What would that be? All right. I am not sure that I'm going to be back tomorrow, but that lunatic monkey, we have to do it. We have to do it. Lunatic monkey. Lunar monkey, of course, blue lunar monkey, but he's got to be a lunatic. Depending on today, we have the moon here. I didn't talk about the musketeers. Yellow sun in the antipod, life, universe of fire, enlighten. It can be so that we choose really, really, really unfitting partners for ourselves. We can choose, or we can fall in love with people who are really hurting us or really not good for us, or but they represent some parent or help us recreate some scenario from the childhood which was not good but familiar, blah 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 blah. Or they create something safe which is completely unlike the childhood, but they are not helping us either grow, either whatever, and everything is fine, everything is right, there's no judgment here. It just might not lead to universal love, personal love. When you're in love with someone, you kind of want to hug the whole world. I think love is always universal. You can be loyal and not love. And loyalty is a great, great value as well. And sometimes we're in relationships for a very long time. I don't know that there's then not love. Like, it's just a different kind of love. But it might be more loyalty. I'm loyal to you. I stay. Because, I don't know. I don't know if that's good. Not judging it. I think yellow sun also stands for judgment. We have to really mind our judgments. Note to self. So we have the red moon in the antipod, in the analog, which means the moon's wave spell is running, of course, with a blue storm in its antipodal position. Yes, of course, the analogs are antipodal. Oh, excuse me. Oh, now it's like really catching up with me. Oh, craze of this day. And the craze of the last couple of days. I shouldn't tell myself this. What would you say, Tatjana? I am energetic. I am free. I am well balanced with rest and activity. I am in good company at all times. I am loved. I am loving. I am joyful, and I am hydrated. I am well fed. I am well fasted. All is well with me. And I've got to go do some cupping and some cutting now. Yeah, let's get some blood going. Okay, better get going. So we have the red moon in the analog. I just said it. Flow, the flow. Love and flow are best friends. Love and blood are best friends. Life, life, universal fire and water is best friends. Without water, there's no fire. Yeah, so all totally obvious. I could probably say a million more things about this, but you can fill in the blanks for yourself because you have your own associations with those concepts, I assume. And then we have somebody blue, the monkey, of course. So like with the yellow sun wave spell, the occult is this is also the challenger. So the medicine of the dog it's like its own future. Love the future. Love who you're becoming. Become who you are loving to be. But don't postpone love. Love now. Love actually. Love now. Not someday. Someday also. Huh? But now first. And now, still now also first. First now. And that's still now, ne? Now. Are you loving now? Loving. lovely. Now. I could sit here and record for 3 days and just say now, now, now. Love now. Are you loving? Are you loving yourself? No. I will give you love now. I wonder how long I could keep this up. Anyway, yeah, there we have it. We're guided by the dog. Magnets always are. Tones 1, 6, 11 are. Self-guided. I'm integrating the crystal dog in this life year of mine. On my birthday was a crystal dog day. So I have a whole year to really integrate love in the cooperative crystal dog. Universalizing love. I so feel it. Universal love is like my daily bread every day. It's what I breathe in and out every day. I don't even have to try. It's just what is everywhere for me since that time. And those of you who have anyway been around, that was the beginning of March. Before then, and it's all there in the episodes, had a very, very, very difficult time. It's a very strange time. I did some dying. I did a real shift between my 2 years, from the old year to the new year across my birthday, and it was a really, really intense time. Going from the spectral serpent, the end of it, the spectral serpent year was really, really interesting. It was really fun, but the liberating tone, it really got me at the end, because everything that I had maybe not released, the whole year had loosened up so much stuff physically, my body, physical stuff, really anchored me into my body. It's released things in me that have blocked my incarnation, my full incarnation. And toward the end of that year, the last 2 or 3 moons, 2 moons, months, 4-week periods, they were so intense. That was like shake and loose everything and letting everything die. That was my shedding. And it quite coincided with the end of this serpent Chinese calendar serpent year. I don't know which serpent we had there. Wood serpent? I don't know. Shifting across into the fire dragon. And beginning of the fire dragon was like, yeah, where are you? Last year was fire dragon. I'm sorry, somebody got the years confused in my life. And now it's like, oh my god, fire dragon, can you slow down? This is just like, whew, all I can do is be like sitting in the chariot of the moment. You know, I don't know, I love the Crowley Thoth Tarot. The wagon in the Thoth Tarot is exactly that. It's like while things are spinning, centrifuging, the world might spin around you. This wagon, in many tarots, the wagon is on the move. It denotes travel, it denotes whatever, going from A to B. In Crowley it does not. It's being dead still. Inside your armor of light, your soul, your inner being is really, really still. It's deeper than meditation stillness. And certain things spin faster than fast. And that is the eternal now. You move into the now. You become really still and you become moved. Life moves around you. The earth turns beneath your feet. The universe revolves around you, literally, because you are the center. And that is to me, that's a universal truth. Every point in existence is the universe's center, which is why any one point looking for the edge of the universe can never find it. You can find the edge of my universe. You could perhaps reach it. I could perhaps reach yours, but you can never reach your own. I cannot reach my own. I don't think so. That would be like touching my own center. It would be like putting my hand in a mirror, touching my face, and a hand coming out of the mirror, touching my face. There we have it. Something like that. It might make no sense at all. But who says life makes sense? But within its limited context, it makes sense. Bingo. That's the lunar tone for you. It's limited. It's polarizing, and by the polarization, it creates stability. But it can be challenging to the antipodes or the magnet. Either way, to us. Okay. Take good care and love a lot, laugh a lot, sing, dance, enjoy the food you're eating. Take a love bath. Take another love bath. 13 days of love bathing. Okay. Take care. Aho.